You like this, then let's go. Okay, here we are presenting already, talking about a $1 million teacher that we spoke about the other time. The summary of everything we spoke about the other time is in these 4 modules. If you can see my mouse, module 1 is $1 million expense. A teacher that is $1 million expensive. I know you know that I'm not talking about $1 million as per raw cash. We're talking about what is your capacity, what will make you not to be priced cheap, what will make you not to look cheap. I would advise that we all mute ourselves so that we cannot understand. We don't have much time to talk about this. It's more of you talking to me on what you have started working on or what you have already started planning to work on. So $1 million expensive, it doesn't mean money. It only means what is your capacity that will make you not cheap, that will make you not to be easily pushed aside, that will make people not to come to you with cheap money, cheap things. That teacher, just go and employ that person. He will do it. Or they look at you and they say, no, if you must employ this person is not cheap. And it's not cheap, not because it's just unnecessarily expensive. He has stuff. He has stuff. He is made of a lot. If he's teaching you online, you will see so many gadgets he's putting together, so many things he's putting together. He is so capacitated. He has not like incapacitated, not like you don't have the capacity. You have the capacity to deliver any day, anytime. We'll talk about that briefly. Then $1 million expansive. What is your scope? What is your sphere of influence? Are you just influencing people in that your region, in that state, in that locality? Or your influence has gone global? That is what we're saying. How are you planning to take your influence global and not just maintain one small circle of people? Then $1 million action. What action are you taking right now? What are you doing? That was what I told my mentee. I asked him, where are you going in the next 10 years? And he told me, he gave me the thing. I said, what is it you are doing now that will influence that 10 years time? And then he told me, I said, yes, you're on track. And then we are working on it. What you're doing now is $1 million action. That will make you $1 million expensive. It will expand you. Then we will now look at the future of teaching. Where is it going? And how are you fitting in? Very simple. I just have few slides to talk about. When we talk about $1 million capacity, we're talking about digital skills. If you don't have digital skills, I beg you in the name of whatever you think can beg you, please go and pay. Go online, pay, get digital skills, presentation skills, graphic skills, ICT skills. What about research skills? You will go obsolete in this teaching if you don't have these skills. You will not last because the way the 21st century is going, I told you I just came out from an orientation with our GS3 students that are going home. And I told them these are skills they should go home to acquire. Don't go and be learning how to cook. You can learn to cook online. There are skills you need to acquire that will make you relevant in 21st century. You can see it. Presentation skills. How do you present your classes? It's going beyond book. What ICT skills are you putting together? What are you using in your teaching? I don't care if you are teaching Yoruba language. What ICT skills are you using? Else, these are $1 million capacity building that you're doing. It will make you more expensive. Communication skills, I can't talk more about that. You've done all that in your black belt training. Communication skills, you communicate to people and they understand. You pass the message, they respond. Then critical thinking skills, that one will lead to creativity. We looked at all that in the last class, in the first class. Collaboration, problem solving. What problem have you identified in the teaching that you're doing? And then you are planning to solve that problem. The third slide, I just have five slides. The third slide is talking about $1 million expansivity. The world, the globe is your stage. That school is not your stage. That school is your starting point. It's a walkway to the stage. That city you are is a walkway to the stage. The globe is your stage. If you have not gotten global, my dear, you are still on the walkway. You are still walking on the walkway. If you are not known on YouTube, you are not known on Instagram, you are not known in all those places, there is nothing you are putting back to the society. What if the Fiverr, you don't know about some of this, there are sites online you can learn different things on how to go global. One of them I'm going to give to you, Fiverr Global, and I will introduce you to someone who will train you for free. I got the training also for free. They will train you for free. You will go and learn and learn. I think it's something I can do to train everybody. I would have done it, but I just acquired the skill and I'm just putting myself together and learning. I will connect you to someone for free. For free. You learn how to take your skill global. Else, you are still in the what do I call you now? Maybe in the stone age or something. Take action. We spoke about this the last time. What have you done? That's why we are just doing this for like 7 minutes. So that we will now start asking, what have you done? What have you done? What have you put in place? Take action. We spoke about taking action the last time. What action have you taken to take yourself to becoming a $1 million teacher? $1 million teacher. You're a black belt. You have so many things we've learned. And I know some people will just rush the program. Black belt. It is not about acquiring black belt. I tell you, the black belt program has pushed me. Because if I say I'm a black belt, they should expect that he knows plenty. He knows plenty. So display, so talk, so do, and let's see. And I begin to say, I'm still teaching in River State, I'm in one local school. They'll be looking at me, then how can I convince other people to go for the black belt program when it is not showing in my own teaching, in my own experience as a person? Take action. Then I think the last slide also is, what have you done so far? The future is beckoning. What have you done so far? We have spoken a lot. I have vomited. In fact, there was a presentation that was done here on, making our teaching to be local content in nature. And I was just looking at the lady and I was telling myself, oh Jesus, God, what is happening? This person is so child, her disposition alone, the way she calmly taught, the way she broke us into groups, right inside the Zoom, we went into various groups and came back. I told my colleague, I said, somebody has slapped me today. I'm challenged. I need to go and learn to do more. What have you done? Or you come every Thursday and all we just do is to listen, oh, it was a good class, and then we go. So we are going straight to now asking everyone, what have you done so far? What have you put together? What are you doing to put yourself on the global stage? What have you done so far? How far have you gone? We spoke about writing books. It's part of taking yourself global. Have you started that project? We spoke about learning to put yourself on YouTube. Have you done something? Have you started that project? Or we are still on the level of, I will, don't worry. It will start. It will. When I wrote my book, I didn't even sit down to say, I just sat down. I started putting down my material. It took months, but it started in a day. Now I have nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to my name. It starts in a day. What have you done? That's why we're here. We're not here for gist. We're not here for too much story. I have said plenty stories last time we spoke. What have you done? Who is talking to me? Let's start. What have we done? What have we done so far? I want to maybe through the chat, through the you want to unmute yourself, you raise your hand. Madam Fatima will help us with the moderation, and then we will be able to, I can see some people have been sending messages before I came in. The season was full of inspiration. I was just thinking of what to do so far. Will I able my mentor? Okay. So what have we done so far? Okay. Though I had involved in a day workshop in which I was an instructor, which is awesome. You are an instructor. Nevertheless, I'm thinking critically about it. I'm seeing Montessori method. I'm seeing someone I've gone to learn Montessori. Awesome, beautiful. I learned how teaching is supposed to help my students to learn and to be Reliance. Okay, I've written a book on literacy. Wow. 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 Madam Victoria, this is a wow. This is a wow. This is a wow. So please, who is talking to me? What have you done? Unmute yourself and let's talk to the house. Let's challenge ourselves. What have you done? I will tell you what I have done in the past few weeks. What I have done added to my life, added to myself. I have said it when I was teaching. Yes, please, who is talking to us? Who is raising the hand? Who is chatting? Thank you, Michael. Oh, well, welcome, Madam Victoria. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Okay, what have we done? Don't say nobody has done anything. I don't think anybody has done. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that nobody has done anything
Okay,
so
I think
far.
we'll call names. The people that were here before,
Okay.
we will
Okay.
call names, yeah, and ask them what they've done. So if nobody talks, we will talk, we will choose them. Okay, so Rachel, Abare Rachel, your name was so Abare Rachel, unmute and talk to us.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm surprised you called my name first. Okay. For me, 1 million teacher has done a lot for me. And also, I have been going through a lot of training. So the last one I went was on resourcefulness. So what I did was create my own Facebook page. And so every time I do something in class, like practical class, I make sure that that's practical we do, I put it on Facebook. So, and I encourage others to make their class more practical, hands-on for the student. So there is no topic we are teaching that there is no practical or something to depict it that will make it more interesting and make it stick for the children. So I'm moving further to try to make these resources something I can sell. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Fantastic, Rachel. Thank you. That is brilliant. That is one thing we always tell teachers to do. Hands-on, resources, practical, not just copy note teacher. Children are bored. We're living in a technological age where they have computers and mobile phones and video games and so many things. Your writing on the board is not enough. You have to make it interactive, and you know, maybe we can have a session about resources, Rachel. You know, sometimes people think you have to be rich and buy expensive things. It can be very simple things. You can make resources from very, very simple things. So thank you so much. Very impressive. Well done. Okay. Abdurauf Oyepeju Nafisa. I'm picking on you next. Did you hear me? Abdurauf Oyepeju Nafisa, unmute and talk. Were you here in the last session? Nafisa? You're not here? Okay. All right. I know Abdulhamid Buhari, you were not here then, because I've just added you. Ajiboye Olajumoke Funke, were you here? Are people just ignoring me, or what is this? Aminat Abdulaziz, were you here the last time? Antonia Ayede, were you here the last time? I'm going down all the A's. Mr. Arinze, were you here the last time? Babatunde Fatinikun. All these people are not talking.
Yes,
come on.
Babatunde, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, for me, I told him about my family last time. So to school, I need to like set up another big 2 acres, add up to it. So it's on 6 acres now. Because for me, I'm
Okay,
really,
you're the one who spoke to us about farming. I remember.
yes,
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 yes, yes,
yes, yes.
yes. Oh, well, you're doing well. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I
So,
remember now, the farmer. Yes,
so yeah,
that is a great.
I've added up 2 acres, and with teachers, like the weekend is only the time I have enough time. So on Friday, when I finish from school, I just travel down to my farm, stay in my farmhouse, and Sunday afternoon back to my hometown and back to work on Monday. That's how I do it.
Well done, well done,
Yes, sir.
well done. I think Mohammed Sodanji, are you a farmer as well? Or no, you have a shop, I think. What else do you do apart from school? I think you,
Hello, good evening, everyone.
good evening.
Welcome. Last 3 months, I attended one 5-day workshop on ECC training, and I used my skill during this 1 million teachers studies. I used the skill and I come to
Please,
engage
if
my
you're not
pupil
talking, mute.
by giving them
Please,
some
if you're not
cardboard.
talking, please mute.
Hello,
Sorry, Mohammed.
hello.
Right, let me mute everybody, and then Mohammed, you can unmute yourself. Let me mute everybody. Okay, Mohammed, unmute yourself. I've put everyone on mute.
Okay, are you hearing me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, can I continue?
Yes, continue, please.
I said, yes, by the skill that I acquired during the online teaching of 1 million teachers, I used the skill to to engage my pupil by sharing, by giving them some cardboard so that they can create this thing, slippers with the cardboard so that
wow.
it can be creative. And also, I'm now planning to use my business center to train most especially those female students to be computer literate. That is what I'm planning.
Fantastic,
Thank you very much.
fantastic, fantastic, Mohammed. Well done. That's great. That's great. I think I saw a hand up while Mohammed was talking. Is it Obekwa? What's his name again? Oh, you've disappeared. I saw
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, where are you?
Yeah, okay, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes, so I was part of the last call, and after listening to that call that day, I engaged in a discussion on Twitter. I actually scheduled a bi-weekly Twitter space call, where we discuss issues surrounding Nigeria's development, the role of the private sector in facilitating or in contributing to the development of the Nigerian society. I started that last week Sunday, and we had 3 people on the call. So next 2 weeks, that's next week now, we'll continue with the discussion. So that is how I'm trying to rebrand myself on social media space, on Twitter precisely, to grow my audience and also to carry out this conversation to the general public, and also the Twitter space is actually a space where everyone from every continent of the world can actually join the call. Like the space call can actually be viewed by everyone, and they can actually join in the call. So that is one step I have taken. After listening to this call.
That's a very brave and bold step,
Yes,
to
ma'am.
face the world and address the world and raise awareness. Well done. Well done. That's fantastic, Obekwa. Well done.
Yes.
Okay, anybody else? What have you done? What are you doing? I remember Michael was saying, what legacy are you leaving? Okay, should I start picking on people again because nobody's saying anything? Let's see.
The hand up.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, there's a hand up. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Ishmael Ugbech here.
Hi, Ishmael.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, so that day, Mr. Michael actually set us all on fire, and we all went back. I myself personally, I went back to work on myself. I'm the kind of person that I'm good in writing, so I have so many unfinished stories. I have, I just wrote and then left. I just abandoned. But after that particular lecture by Michael, I went back. I started working on them one after the other. So though they are still many, but at least I've done something very, very progressive. I've been able to complete most of them, and I've also published some of them in Amazon. So I think that is part of the aspect that I have accomplished so far. Then I am also trying to see how I can go into online teaching as well. So I've been asking some few questions concerning how to make a good video in which I have talked to Michael briefly that I will come to meet him and then see how he can, put me through. But due to some, work and others, I've not really had the time to go and meet him. But this is my progress so far. I think I've been doing something. I've been able to put aside procrastination and get my feet working. So thank you, Mr. Michael, for charging us up that day. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, my Oga. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well done, Ishmael. Okay, somebody else had their hand up.
Yes, Bumi Adepoya.
That was me.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
So thank you, Mr. Iro, for the motivation.
Thank you very much.
I had spoken up a bit earlier, but what made me motivated to speak again was when you talked about the legacy, like what are we leaving behind and our presence online. I just want to share that I have tried to put myself out online a lot. So I have a YouTube channel. I'm relatively active on LinkedIn. I'm active on Instagram. I'm active on Facebook. And I do a lot of teaching, especially around emotional intelligence. Now I am trying to get to the position where I start to make money from my content. And well, for me at the moment, it's not really about making money from YouTube because I don't have that many subscribers, but rather than always offering free content on YouTube, I'm trying to find a way where after my YouTube videos are watched, I can get people to come to me either for group coaching or for training or for consultancy. So I think that's where I'm at the moment. Thank you.
Wow. That was awesome. That's like awesome. Like I don't even know how to classify the
Yeah,
awesomeness of-
Rashida is awesome. Rashida is awesome. Yeah, she does do a lot. I follow her on all yeah. Well done. Keep going. Well done. Okay. Who else put their hand up?
Bumi Adepoya's hand is up.
Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Okay, though I was not in the last session, but when it comes to what we do as teachers outside of normal work, what I do is I run an online tutoring center, like a learning center for kids, where children can we do extra classes there. And I also work for other learning centers to, like, if they need someone to teach literacy or English, so they just come around and like that. Then I also recruit for other subjects. So like if my dish is full or I feel I cannot handle it's not my area of specialization or my field. So I just get a teacher. So from there, we agree on a percentage. So the teacher gets ease, then there's a percentage coming back to me. So those ones are there for extra learning. And another thing I do is I train teachers when it comes to training online. Basically, most of my things are online actually. I do physical, but it's limited. So I do more of online. So I train teachers. There's this group of teachers. We come together. We put up a training. So people apply. Once they apply, we pick a topic. Then we train them. Then we get paid. We also come up with free trainings and the likes. Then another thing is okay. I aside teaching, I sew. Then when it comes to summer, like the long vacation, what I do is I do free lessons for the kids. So in doing free lessons for the kids, then I run an empowerment program for women. Is just to make women know that they can be independent. So it could be soap making, the basic of sewing, foundational class of making hair and stuff like that. When I had my first mentorship from the mentor class, when I was mentored, yes, there was a time I was stuck, but my mentor was able to help out. Then I was looking for space to do an alternative school, to run an alternative school, whereby, because in my where I stay, my area, I have a lot of dropouts who are not interested in going back to school. So but they're interested in learning, making money also. So there could be an alternative school where you can bring in those little subjects like math, and they can learn entrepreneurship from like a 6-year course or something. At the end of the day, you get your certificate, you can do other things. So she made me understand I can go to churches, start there if I need space, and it really worked. Though I changed location, which has slowed down the process. But basically, that's what I do outside my main job.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, Bumi, that's amazing. You're doing a lot. And we're also picking up lots of ideas. I mean, we did say that tutoring, you're a teacher. Why can't you do tutoring? And you don't have to go to the place. You can do it online, like you said. So that is great. You're a black belt. You're trained to train teachers. So that is amazing. But what I think one good idea that I think I've just picked up from you, summer is coming. Why don't we all start planning summer classes, for children? Parents, when school is closed, parents are screaming for help of what to do with their children. So this is an idea for all of you. You can get together with teachers in your area, run summer clubs, summer classes, why not? So the opportunities are immense, like Michael is saying, we can all be millionaire teachers. Lots of great ideas from Bumi. Well done. That's amazing.
Ma, I don't know if I can chip in one or two things. Hello, ma.
Hello, Michael. Sorry, I was on mute.
Okay, sorry. I don't know if I can chip in one or two things.
Yes, go ahead.
So, in putting our skills to the world, like Bumi is doing, like Victoria is doing, like some other people are doing, in taking your skills to the world, taking your skills to the global stage. I spoke about Fiverr and, key into that and learn. I have personally added to what I've been doing. I have to join Fiverr. I have to go and learn to use some video editing app. Then before I used to use, I can do anything with PowerPoint, create video, do anything with PowerPoint. But I have to go and then learn how to use InShot. Aside using InShot, I have to move on, learn how to use Canva. Canva is like one of the best video editing apps that we have.
Yeah, I do a lot of Canva as well. I learned it myself, yeah.
Yes, it's amazing. It's amazing. What you're seeing, what I'm sharing is from Canva. It's from Canva. It's from Canva. I have to learn to use it. So everyone, if you can do this, you bring this to class. Just this alone, your teaching is already. You will get your students' attention, and then your pointing, your graphics, your everything, your design, they will learn by all means. So if we can feed into this thing, it will go a long way to help us. I just have to shorten everything because of time. Thank you very much. Yeah,
I totally agree with you. I have also learned how to use Canva. I do use Canva. I educate people about Nigerian history. So I create information about Nigerian, important African, not only Nigerian, African. And I post it on Instagram and also on Facebook. These postcards that I do. So yeah, learning how to use digital skills, digital literacy is very important. Okay, anybody else want to tell us what else they do to become a millionaire teacher? What else do you do to make yourself a millionaire teacher? Should I pick somebody? Let me pick Miss Benny, Miss Benedicta. Miss Benny.
Fatima, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm actually on the road driving, but no problem. I would have listened.
Okay.
Okay, so are you aware I'm an educator of children, and I also do some teenagers as well. But mainly what I do with most of my children is handwriting. I have a little handwriting club where I tutor children around my area. And it's been of great immense help, not just to me, but to the children around, that, you know, when their parents see their writing, they're very amazed at what their children can do at that little age regarding their writing. Because I noticed with some schools, they're really not doing handwriting, and handwriting is a skill that children really need to learn. So that's what I do. And then once in a while, I have some teachers who call me for 1 or 2 tutorial or support, and then I have to go online. Either we do a WhatsApp video call to discuss 1 or 2 things, you know, how I can support them, you know, to better have a better skill, whatever eventually. So that's just, you know, the little I can say. Thank you.
Well done, Benedicta. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Writing, private tuition. These are things that teachers can do. These are skills. Okay, so Michael said he's going to teach everyone to send us a link. This is something we could do. Maybe he can set up a WhatsApp group session. Do you want to have a Zoom session about it? What do you want to do?
I actually, like I said, I learned from a pro. I learned from a professional who has been doing this thing for some time. I set up myself to teach everybody. I might be booking at some point because I'm also still perfecting my skills. So he told me that fine, this is coming from me. He could
okay, so we'll be learning from the person that taught you.
Exactly. He sent me the whole link.
Okay, great. So does he want to come for one of our sessions?
So I will send the link. He sent me the link.
Okay.
So I'll just send it to the WhatsApp. Anybody
WhatsApp group. Yes. Okay, good idea.
Yes.
Good idea. So we're all going to learn graphics. We're going to learn to do great graphics.
Canva especially, and how to sell your skills on Fiverr. It will be taught.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Okay, so it's 6 o'clock. And that brings us to the end of today's session. Michael, I hope we all become millionaire teachers. Teachers are not poor. Teachers are not poor. Teachers are intelligent. Teachers are critical thinkers. We're all going to make lots of money and influence and impact. Thank you so much. Okay, if there are no week, all the Abuja black belts, all the Lagos in this weekend. See you next Thursday.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Michael. Sorry, I didn't watch your contribution. I'm doing a lot of things, but I appreciate your training. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Fatima.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Michael. Really appreciate
God
your
bless
effort. God bless you.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.